We thought today we would approach the idea from 1 Corinthians chapter 7. We're calling this little message, Do Not Reverse Your Circumcision. What we're gonna share today is certainly what works for us. But I think a lot of it is built and founded on what God says about how we are to approach this most important human relationship. And if we approach marriage as a calling, marriages would last a lot longer.
Yeah.
And they'd be a lot happier
Yeah.
and a whole lot more effective. And we took those things, what do we feel like are those practical things, not the high lofty things, but the practical things that make or break our relationship. These aren't always things that we do perfectly, but they're our calling. What are we called to do in a marriage relationship?
So the first one is I'm called to carry your burdens. I want to carry your burdens. I don't want to add to your burdens. I don't want to be another burden on you.
You know what Jesus said? One of the most beautiful things he said, let all you who are weary come to me. My yoke is easy and my burden is light. And what if your spouse felt that way about you? Does your spouse feel like your burden is light? I'm called to assume the best.
I love this one because it's a small change that you can make in your life and in your relationships that could have a huge impact. Assuming the best means that I'm not picking a fight at every single thing.
Because my instinct is to snap back.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then you snap back and I snap back and we're snapping.
And the next thing you know, we're in an argument over something that really didn't even need to be an argument at all.
I'm called to live with contentment. How huge is this in our world of constant comparisons today? Contentment breeds, celebration, which breeds success.
Yes.
And if you get happy about what you have and where you are,
so good.
I'm called to live with contentment. I am called to let God be God.
When I focus on what God wants me to do, then I can let God work on him.
He's way better at his job than you could ever be. And some of us are engaging in things of trying to fix people in marriages that are above our pay grade, frankly.
Yeah.
And God wants his job back.
He can whisper into my husband's ear something that I've been nagging to him for months about. If I would just focus on me and let God work on him.
I am called to encourage your strengths. If you get the right like from the person that you love the most, you don't need all the other stuff. What if you changed your job description as a spouse today and said CEO, Chief Encouragement Officer?
Yeah.
You think God would bless your marriage more? You think some stuff would come alive? What if that was the main thing?
Yeah.
You are not my project. You're my partner.
Yes.
We're in this together.
We're a team.
And I want to build you up. And finally, most important, I'm called to do it anyway.
Yeah.
Because everything I just said will not work if you only do it when you feel like it.
Right.
The success of this relationship is built on my decision to do it anyway.